My precious one, there is a moment when the noise begins to fade, not because the world quiets down, but because your spirit begins to remember why it was created. That moment is now. It doesn't come with applause or fanfare. It arrives like a gentle hush that settles deep within you, a soft whisper that says, "You are seen, you are known, you are safe." I'm not here to rescue you from crisis alone. I'm here to call you deeper, to invite you back to the center of who you are in me. I've seen how you have lived in the clamor, how you have learned to perform and to prove. But I did not create you for performance. I created you to be fully alive, to carry my presence, not as a burden, but as breath. This moment is a divine invitation, an opening for you to let go of the masks and step into the quiet strength of my presence. You do not need to prove your worth to me. I saw it before you spoke a word, before you took your first breath. I have never measured you by the standards of this world. My measure is different. My love is unwavering, and my calling is not earned by striving. It is received by surrender. Right here, right now, I'm reminding you, you were not created to survive in someone else's story. You were created to live in mine. So come to me, not with your perfect answers or polished prayers, but with your real heart, your honest breath. Let this moment be the place where you remember you were not made to hide. You were made to be whole. And I'm here closer than your next breath, calling you into the fullness of who you are in me. Let your spirit quiet the noise of every false expectation. Let your soul rest in the truth that I have never left you. My voice is not distant. My presence is not rare. Even in the silence, I have been speaking, waiting for you to hear me again. This is not a performance. This is a homecoming. You do not need to exhaust yourself to be accepted. I have already called you my own. Take this breath. Let it be sacred. Let it be the start of a new rhythm, one of trust, of peace, of walking with me. I will not rush you forward, but I will draw you closer. I will not demand perfection, but I will lead you to authenticity. You are safe here, not because the world changed, but because I am unchanging. Let this be the moment you remember what it feels like to be fully seen, fully loved, fully held. And let it be enough to begin again. My beloved child, I have seen the weight you carry, the silent burdens that never show in your face, but live deep in your bones. The nights when sleep would not come, because your mind was still running through every worry. The days when you held it together for everyone else, while your own heart was quietly breaking. I see the invisible load you've carried, the roles you've stepped into, so others would feel safe. The way you have learned to silence your own needs, to bury your voice, to keep peace at the cost of your own soul. I have watched you navigate a world that rewards the ones who keep going, no matter how much it costs them. I have seen the fatigue that isn't just physical, but spiritual. A weariness that sinks into the deepest places of you. You've been praised for your strength, but inside, you wonder if there is any room left for the dreams that still flicker in your spirit. You've believed that showing up strong was the only way to be seen, the only way to be valued. But I did not create you to be defined by your output. I created you to be seen by me, to be held in my gaze as my beloved, not my employee. I know you have learned to call it normal. The quiet ache in your chest, the weight in your shoulders, the sense that rest is something you have to earn. But my child, I never asked you to carry what I did not place on you. I never asked you to shrink your voice so others could feel comfortable. I never asked you to trade your peace for someone else's approval. Those are not the burdens I have given you. And I want you to know, your exhaustion is not evidence of failure. It is the echo of your spirit reminding you that you were not created to survive in the shadows. I see every dream you put on the shelf, every word you swallowed, every spark of hope you were too afraid to let burn. I see how you have traded the fire in your heart for a life of quiet survival. I see how you've convinced yourself that if you're quiet enough, small enough, agreeable enough, you will finally find safety. But beloved, that safety is an illusion. I have called you to more than silent suffering. I have called you to wholeness. You have become so good at managing what's expected of you that you've forgotten what it feels like to be fully known. You've learned to speak in ways that keep the peace, even when your soul is longing to shout. You've learned to show up as strong, even when your spirit is weary. But I did not create you to be a monument to someone else's comfort. I created you to be a living testament of my glory. And my glory does not shine through exhaustion. It shines through your surrender. I see how you've been trained to push through to minimize your pain so you could carry the weight of everyone else. I see how you've come to believe that if you stop, everything will fall apart. But I am here to tell you, it is not your job to hold the world together. It is not your responsibility to carry every burden. I have seen the nights you cried in silence, the mornings you woke up already tired. I have seen the weight you've hidden behind your smile, and I want you to know, I see it all, and I am not angry. I'm not disappointed. I am moved with compassion. My child, I'm not calling you out to shame you. I'm calling you out to set you free. You do not have to keep pretending that your soul can thrive in the small spaces you've allowed yourself to occupy. I did not plant my dreams in you so you could fold them away. I planted them so they would grow, so they would become a garden of hope and possibility that blesses the world. I see the cracks in the armor you've worn for so long. I see the part of you that still dares to believe in something more. And I want you to know, I'm not asking you to do more. I'm asking you to be more honest with me. Bring me the parts of you that feel unworthy. Bring me the fears that keep you small. Bring me the questions you're afraid to ask. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not surprised by them. I'm the one who holds you in every trembling breath. You are not just a collection of what you can produce. You are my child, and I am here to remind you, your worth was never in question. Your belovedness has never been at risk. You are seen, you are known, and in my presence, you are safe to stop striving. You are safe to breathe. You are safe to be. Let this be the place where your soul remembers, not what the world demands of you, but what I have always spoken over you. You are mine. You are chosen. You are enough. And you are free to come out from behind the weight of everything you've carried. Because I see you, and I call you not just to keep going, but to come alive again in my love. My beloved child, let me speak to the places in you that feel the heaviest right now. The parts of you weighed down by worries about your health, your finances, your family, and the battles that no one else knows. I see the silent war you've been fighting, the way your shoulders carry more than anyone can imagine. I see the nights you lie awake, your mind racing with questions and your heart heavy with fears. I want you to know I see it all, and I care about every detail of your life. I'm not just the God who rescues. I'm the God who restores. I'm not here to merely pull you out of crisis, but to bring you into a place of healing and wholeness. I know you have grown used to managing everything on your own, to holding it all together with trembling hands. But my child, I never asked you to carry what I have already carried for you. I'm the one who holds the stars in place, who formed you with care, and who has promised to provide for every need. Bring me your health, your weary body that has pushed through when it was already at its limit. I see the weariness in your bones, the ache in your chest, the exhaustion that no amount of sleep can heal. Let me breathe my life into your lungs again. Let me bring rest to the places where fatigue has taken root. I know the fear that creeps in when your body doesn't feel strong, but my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You don't have to pretend that you're okay when you're not. You can be honest with me, and I will meet you there. Bring me your finances, the weight of every unpaid bill and every looming deadline. I see how you've carried the worry of provision, how you've measured your worth by what you can earn. But I am your provider. I have resources you cannot see and ways of blessing that go beyond what you could imagine. You are not defined by numbers or bank accounts. You are defined by my love for you, a love that has never been dependent on your performance. Let me teach you the rhythm of trust, where your security does not depend on striving, but on resting in me. Bring me your family, the people you love most, the relationships that are strained, the conversations that feel too heavy to hold. I see how you carry their pain like your own, how you've tried to fix what only I can heal. I am the God of reconciliation, the one who binds up the brokenhearted and makes a way where there seems to be no way. Let me carry them with you. Let me speak peace into the spaces where there has been conflict, hope into the places that feel beyond repair. You are not alone in this. Bring me the silent battles, the ones you fought behind closed doors, the anxiety that grips your mind, the fears that make your chest tight, the questions you're too afraid to voice. I see every one of them, and I do not turn away. My child, I want to be the safe place where you lay them down. I want to be the one who meets you in your rawest places and whispers, "You are still mine." You do not have to impress me. You do not have to earn my attention. I'm already here, closer than your next breath, ready to lift the weight you were never meant to carry alone. I want your honesty, not your perfection. I want the real you, not the polished version you show the world. Let this be the moment you breathe deeply and let go. Let this be the moment you trade the armor of self-reliance for the shelter of my presence. So bring it all to me now. Your health, your finances, your family, your silent battles. There is nothing too big for me, nothing too small for my care. I hold it all in my hands, and I hold you too. You are safe here. You are seen. You are loved, and I am not going anywhere. I will walk with you through every valley, and I will lift you up on every mountain. My promise to you is sure. I am your healer, your provider, your peace, your strength. You can rest now, not because everything is solved, but because you are no longer carrying it alone. This is your invitation, my child, to stop striving and start surrendering, to let me be what I have always been for you, the one who loves you beyond measure and who never stops holding you close. Let this prayer be the place where your soul finds rest, where your burdens find release, and where my presence becomes your refuge. For I am not just your rescuer, I am your restorer, and I am here now and always. My precious child, let me remind you of the promise I have spoken over you. It is written in Isaiah 43:19, Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? This is not just a verse, not just a line in a sacred book. This is the living breath of my spirit in your life today. It is the declaration of what I am weaving into your story, even in the places you cannot yet see. Where you see delay, I see depth. Where you see limitation, I see precision. You have looked at the unfolding of your journey and called it slow, called it stuck, called it too late. But I have called it holy. I have called it right on time. I have called it the exact path that will reveal my faithfulness in ways that no shortcut ever could. My word is not bound by your deadlines. My promise is not undone by the timelines of men. What I have spoken still lives. It does not expire because you have waited too long or because you have doubted too deeply. My promise was never based on your ability to hold it together. It was based on my heart to hold you close. My word is alive and active. It is sharper than any sword, more certain than any circumstance. It goes before you and stands behind you. It is your anchor in the shifting tides of this world. My child, when you feel small, when you feel unseen, remember that my promise does not depend on your perfection. It depends on my unchanging character. I have never wavered. My love does not flicker with your fears. My faithfulness does not weaken when you feel weary. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Let this promise be the light in your waiting. Let it be the quiet strength in your uncertainty. I know you have grown tired of believing in what you cannot see. I know you have felt the weight of questions and the ache of unfulfilled longings. But my word does not grow weary. My promises do not bend under the weight of your doubt. They stand because I stand. They endure because I endure. I planted dreams in you that are not fragile. They are forged in the furnace of my presence. They are watered by every tear you have shed in silence. Every prayer you whispered in the dark I have heard. Every moment you chose hope over despair I have seen. My child, nothing I have spoken over you has been lost. It has only been waiting for the fullness of time. Do not measure my faithfulness by the speed of your answers. Do not judge my love by the shape of your circumstances. I am working in ways you cannot yet see, moving pieces together in precision and purpose. My word is the seed and the rain. It is the promise and the fulfillment. I have spoken it, and I will watch over it to bring it to pass. You have not been forgotten. You have not been overlooked. The promises I whispered in the quiet of your heart still carry my breath. They still hold my power. When you feel like you are standing still, remember that I am not standing still. I am always at work, always moving, always faithful. Even when you cannot see the fruit, trust the root. My word does not return empty. So hold my promises close. Let them be the songs you sing in the dark, the truth you speak over your fear, the hope that anchors you when everything else feels shaky. My word is your inheritance. It is your assurance that I am not finished. It is the evidence that your story is not over. This is my covenant with you. I will complete what I have begun. I will finish what I have started. My promises are not suggestions. They are declarations backed by my name, sealed by my spirit, and alive in you, even now. Let them breathe hope into your weary places. Let them restore the dreams you thought had died. Let them call you back to faith when everything in you feels fragile. You are not defined by delay. You are not defined by what you can see. You are defined by my word, by the eternal truth that I have spoken, and the unshakable love that holds you still. So stand in that promise. Rest in that truth. Let it be the place where your soul finds peace and your heart remembers I am still doing a new thing, and it will be beautiful. Even now, my child, I am opening doors. You did not knock on sending you favor. You did not have to chase and preparing places for you that align with the very promise I spoke. These new beginnings will not come from striving, but from my Spirit's gentle leading. You are stepping into a season where my word will be more than words. It will be the foundation beneath your feet, the song in your silence, the courage that steadies your steps. Let me show you what only I can do. My promise is alive, and it is unfolding in you. My beloved child, let the tears come. Let the questions rise. I'm not afraid of the raw honesty you carry in your heart. Every sigh, every whispered doubt, every moment when you feel too fragile to stand, I see it all. I'm not disappointed in your need for me. I'm not weary of your confessions. Your tears are not a sign of weakness. They are the sacred waters that soften the soil of your soul for what I am planting next. Bring me the places where you feel unworthy, the spaces you've tried to keep hidden, even from yourself. Bring me the shame that lingers in the quiet moments, the fear that you have somehow missed your chance. Bring me the ache of dreams deferred and the questions that seem to have no answer. I will not turn you away. I will not ask you to hide. I am here to meet you in that very place, to hold you as you are not as you think you should be. Your grief is not a disqualification. It is not a sign that you have failed. It is the soil in which I will plant new hope, new vision, new life. Let me show you how I can take the fragments of your heart and make them a mosaic of my glory. Let me take the sorrow that has weighed you down and turn it into the strength that will carry you forward. You do not have to understand the process. You only need to trust the one who holds it all. In the depths of your surrender, my child, you will find the rest your soul has been aching for. This is not about being strong enough to fix everything. It is about being brave enough to bring it all to me. I'm not asking for your perfection. I'm asking for your presence. I'm asking for the soft spaces of your spirit, the tender places that long to be seen and known. I'm here to meet you there, to whisper my love into every silent ache. Let me hold your questions. Let me sit with your fears. Let me be the safe place where you can finally let down your guard. In my presence, there is no shame, no condemnation, no demand that you figure it all out. There is only the steady heartbeat of my grace, the gentle rhythm of my love that has never wavered. Even when you have doubted, even when you have wondered if I still see you, I have never turned my face away. You have carried so much alone for so long. I see how you have tried to stay strong for everyone else, while quietly wondering if there was room left for your own healing. I see how you have become the place of refuge for others, even when you felt like you had nowhere to rest. My child, I want to be that rest for you. I want to be the one you run to, not just in crisis, but in the daily ache of being human. So let the tears come. Let the questions come. Let your soul exhale in the safety of my presence. You don't have to hide your vulnerability from me. I already know every part of you, and I have called every part of you mine. In your honesty, I will meet you with compassion. In your pain, I will meet you with healing. In your surrender, I will meet you with restoration. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of something sacred. Your grief is not the final chapter. It is the place where my mercy begins to flow. The place where my spirit breathes new life into the dreams you thought had died. The place where my love speaks louder than every lie that has tried to keep you small. Let me also speak to the fatigue in your bones, the places in your body that have carried the weight of so much unspoken pain. I see how your shoulders have slumped under the heaviness of what you have been trying to hold. I see how your chest has felt tight, your breath shallow, your body weary. My child, I want to bring rest not only to your mind and your soul, but to your very body. I want to teach you how to move slowly again, how to find rhythms of gentleness, grace, and ease yourself. So bring me your whole self, body, mind, spirit, and soul. Let this be the moment when you no longer divide your healing into pieces, but let it become one whole song of restoration. You were never meant to carry your pain alone. Let me show you how my presence can fill the cracks you thought were permanent. Let me show you that every place in you is sacred to me, and I will meet you there again and again until your tears become prayers, your questions become clarity, and your heart becomes a sanctuary of peace. My precious child, I see how you have mistaken survival for calling, how you have confused endurance with identity. You have been taught to wear strength like a badge, to push forward no matter how weary your heart has become. But child, I did not create you to perform. I created you to be present. I did not form you to survive at the cost of your soul. I formed you to live in the fullness of who I made you to be. You have learned to equate constant motion with purpose, to measure your value by how much you can endure. You have been told that exhaustion is a badge of honor, that burnout is proof of your commitment. But I want to show you a different way. I want to remind you that your worth is not found in what you can produce or how well you can hide your tiredness. Your worth is rooted in my love for you, a love that does not require you to earn it. You are not defined by the roles you play or the masks you wear. You are defined by my unwavering affection for you. Let me peel back the layers of pretense that you have learned to wear. Let me touch the places in you that are still tender from trying to hold it all together. I see the tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your chest, the way you brace yourself against the weight of every day. My child, your strength does not come from pretending you have no need. It comes from the quiet courage to be present with me, even in your unpolished places. You have believed that your calling is to keep going at all costs, to never let them see you pause. But I did not ask you to become a monument to pressure. I did not ask you to be a hero for everyone else while your own heart grows faint. I created you to be whole, to be seen, to be loved exactly as you are. Your strength isn't in your pretending, it's in your presence with me. It's in the gentle moments when you lay down the armor and let me see you as you truly are. I'm not asking for more performance. I am asking for more of you. I am asking for the parts of you that have been hidden behind duty and fear. I am asking for the pieces of your soul that still wonder if it's safe to be real. Bring me the questions you've been too afraid to speak. Bring me the doubts that linger even when you sing songs of faith. Bring me the small, unguarded places of your spirit, and let me show you what it means to be held, not for what you do, but for who you are. My child, you do not have to earn your place here. You do not have to hustle for my affection. I have already chosen you. I have already called you mine. Your presence is more precious to me than any performance you could offer. I did not breathe life into you so you could become a hollow echo of others' expectations. I breathed life into you so you could carry my presence with authenticity and peace. Let me dismantle the belief that you must be strong all the time. Let me show you that true strength is found in surrender, in the quiet trust that says, "Here I am, Lord, even with my uncertainty." This is where real healing begins, not in the noise of striving, but in the silence of being seen. You do not need to prove your worth to me. You are already worthy because I made you, and I do not make mistakes. So take off the weight of the world, even if just for this moment. Let my voice be louder than the expectations that press on you. Let my love be the place where your striving ends and your resting begins. You were never meant to carry the burden of proving. You are meant to carry the blessing of presence. And in my presence, you will find the peace your soul has been searching for. I see the real you, the one you've tried to protect beneath layers of responsibility and fear. I see the part of you that still believes in beauty, that still hopes for more, even when you're tired. And I'm here to tell you, it is enough. You are enough. My grace is sufficient, not because you have performed perfectly, but because my love never fails. This is my invitation to you. Lay down the false strength you have been clinging to, and let me be the one who holds you. Let my presence be the place where you come home, not as someone trying to impress, but as someone who belongs. Let this be the moment when you step out of the performance and step into the freedom of being fully known and fully loved. You are not the sum of what you produce. You are not the roles you have played to keep everyone else safe. You are my beloved, and my love for you does not waver when you let down the facade. I have called you to live honestly, to live fully, and to let my spirit breathe life back into the places you thought had to stay hidden forever. So come, my child. Come with your weariness and your questions. Come with your trembling and your hope. Let me show you that there is more to your story than what you've shown the world. There is more to you than what you've allowed to be seen. And it is in that more, in that sacred hidden place, that my presence will meet you and make you whole again. My beloved child, I see how you have carried so much for so long. You have believed you must be everything to everyone. You have worn your strength like armor, convincing yourself that survival was the same as purpose. But I see the weariness in your spirit, the quiet ache that has gone unspoken for far too long. I have not overlooked the places where you have labored in silence, where you have felt the weight of responsibility pressing deep into your soul. You have called it strength, but I see that it was survival. You have learned to keep going, even when your heart was begging for rest. You have mistaken your endurance for your identity, but my child, I did not create you to perform for my love. I did not form you to be a monument to pressure or a hero to everyone else while your own heart fades into the background. I created you to be present, to be real, to live fully in the love I have already given you. I know how easy it is to confuse busyness with worth, to measure your value by what you can carry. But I'm not asking you to impress me. I'm asking you to bring me the weight you have carried for too long. I see the burdens you have taken on, the fear that says you are not enough, the pressure to keep moving when all you want is to be still. I see the way you have measured your worth by how well you can hide your weariness. But I never asked you to prove your strength by pretending you have no need. Bring me the weight you have carried and the lies you have believed. Bring me the places where you have doubted my love, because the world told you to keep performing. My child, I'm not afraid of your honesty. I'm not disappointed by your need. I am the safe place where you can finally lay down your guard. You do not have to hold it all together to be loved by me. I already know every part of you, and I have called you mine. I want you to live aligned with my love, not the pressure of this world. I want you to know what it means to walk in freedom, to breathe in the peace that comes not from what you produce, but from who you are in me. My love for you is not fragile. It does not depend on how well you perform or how perfectly you carry the weight of others' expectations. My love is your anchor, your shelter, your promise that you are never alone. In the quiet of this moment, let me remind you that you are not meant to carry the world on your shoulders. You are not meant to sacrifice your soul to meet the demands of a world that never truly sees you. I am here to be your strength, your rest, your healer. I want more of you, not more from you. I want your presence, not your performance. I want the honest, unguarded parts of you that have been hidden behind duty and fear. So come, my child. Come with your weariness and your questions. Come with the trembling places in your spirit and the hope that refuses to die. I see it all, and I am not pushing you away. I am drawing you close, inviting you to trade the weight of survival for the ease of my presence. You do not have to be everything to everyone. You are already everything to me. Let my love be the place where your striving ends and your resting begins. Let my voice be louder than the noise of your fears. Let my peace be the quiet confidence that steadies your soul when the world feels overwhelming. You do not need to earn your place in my heart. You have always been there. You are not here to prove anything. You are here to be loved. I see the real you, the one who still hopes, the one who still dreams, even when you feel too tired to lift your head. I see the strength that does not come from endless striving, but from surrender. And I promise you this, in this surrender, you will find the freedom you have been searching for all along. You will find the peace that your soul has been aching to feel. So here I am, my child. I'm not asking for more performance. I'm asking for more of you. Lay down the weight. Let go of the fear. Step into the safety of my love and let me carry what was never meant to be yours alone. In my presence, you will find the rest you need and the courage to live fully alive. I am here, and I am enough for you. My beloved child, I have seen every tear you have shed in silence. I have felt every weight that pressed against your soul when no one else was watching. I have watched you stand when you felt like you had nothing left to give. And I want you to know, I have also seen the courage you didn't even know you carried. I have seen the faith that flickered even in the shadows, the hope that refused to die, even when everything around you felt uncertain. I have seen the moments you wanted to give up, but you chose to stay. I have seen the days when you carried more than your heart could hold, and yet you still found a way to whisper my name. My child, nothing you have walked through has been wasted. Nothing you have faced has been hidden from my eyes. I have been with you in every battle, in every heartbreak, in every silent prayer you thought no one heard. Now I'm inviting you into the new thing I'm doing. I'm calling you out of the places of sorrow and into the fields of restoration. I am asking you to trust that what felt like an ending was really a preparation. I'm taking every broken piece and weaving it into something beautiful. Where you have seen ashes, I am planting gardens. Where you have felt empty, I am filling you with my spirit in ways you could never imagine. Come into the new thing I am doing. Come into the restoration I have prepared for you. My child, you do not have to rebuild alone. You do not have to figure out how to start again by yourself. I'm the one who goes before you and the one who stands beside you. I'm the strength you thought you had lost. I'm the peace that settles deep in your soul. I'm the voice that whispers, you are not alone and you never will be. I'm not asking you to have it all together. I'm asking you to let me hold what you cannot. I'm asking you to believe that I can make rivers in the wasteland, that I can bring life to the places that have felt dead for too long. I'm not limited by what has happened to you. I am not confined by the timelines of this world. My promise to you is unshakable. I will not leave you to rebuild alone. Let me be the foundation beneath your feet. Let my love be the mortar that binds every broken piece back together. Let my spirit breathe new life into every corner of your soul. You are not starting over by yourself. You are stepping into a future I have already prepared. You are stepping into a healing that is not born of your striving, but of my grace. This is the invitation I extend to you now, to lay down the fear of failure and pick up the promise of my faithfulness, to trade the burden of doing it alone for the blessing of walking with me, to step into the restoration I have already written into your story. My child, the past may have left scars, but I am the God who heals. The wounds that once defined you are being transformed into testimonies of my goodness. So come, my child. Come with your questions and your uncertainties. Come with your hope and your trembling faith. I will meet you there. I will not rush you or pressure you. I will walk with you one step at a time until you see what I have seen all along, that you are not defined by what has broken you, but by what I am making new within you. This is the beginning of your restoration. This is the season of your becoming. You are not meant to live in the shadow of what has been. You are meant to rise in the light of what I am doing now. My spirit is the breath in your lungs, the fire in your soul, the strength in your steps. I am not just calling you to survive, I am calling you to thrive. So let my promise be the song that lifts your head. Let my presence be the comfort that steadies your heart. Let my love be the home where you finally rest. My child, you are not walking back into the past. You are stepping into a future that is covered by my grace and fueled by my spirit. Come into the new thing I am doing. Come into the restoration I have prepared. And know this, I will not leave you to rebuild alone. I will be with you now and always. My beloved child, I have already gone ahead of you. The path you are stepping onto is not unfamiliar to me, though it may feel new and uncertain to you. I know every turn, every stretch, every place where you will wonder, if you have the strength to keep going. And I want you to know that I will make it new for you. I will take the old fears and the ancient doubts, and I will replace them with the fresh wind of my Spirit. I will show you that you were never meant to walk this path alone. Trust me, my child. Trust me even when the way seems hidden. Trust me even when your steps feel unsure. My rhythm is not the rush of this world. It is the gentle cadence of peace. It is the steady pulse of my presence. It is the invitation to walk slowly enough to notice the miracles I'm weaving into your days. You do not have to match the pace of anyone else. You do not have to prove your worth by how fast you can move. I want you to move with me, in my timing, in my grace. You are stepping into a season of alignment, my child. A season where what once felt out of place begins to settle. A season where the noise that once distracted you grows quiet. A season where my favor rests upon you, not because you have earned it, but because I have chosen you. I want you to know that every open door is not a test of your ability, but a reflection of my faithfulness. Every opportunity I place before you is a confirmation that my Spirit goes with you. I know it is tempting to run ahead to prove that you are ready for more, but I am not calling you to race. I am calling you to rest in the assurance that I have prepared the way. I have already seen the battles you will face, and I have already declared your victory in me. There is no part of your journey that is hidden from my eyes, no season of your life that is beyond my reach. So let go of the need to strive. Let go of the belief that you must do it all to be seen. I see you now, my child. I see the faith that flickers even when you feel small. I see the courage that rises in you even when your voice trembles. And I'm telling you this, you are exactly where you need to be. Not because everything is perfect, but because I am perfecting everything that concerns you. This is the season of clarity, my beloved. The season where the weight of the past begins to lift. The season where the confusion that has clouded your vision begins to fade. I'm not in the noise that demands your constant attention. I'm in the quiet places where your spirit begins to remember who you are. You are not here to perform for me. You are here to walk with me. I have already gone ahead of you, and I will not leave you behind. My presence will be the compass that guides you. My voice will be the whisper that steadies you. My love will be the constant that never wavers, even when you do. You are not walking into an unknown future. You are walking into the fulfillment of promises I have long spoken over you. So breathe, my child. Let my peace settle into your bones. Let my joy be the strength that carries you when you feel weak. Let my spirit be the gentle reminder that you are never alone. I have gone ahead of you, and I will meet you in every step you take. This is not about striving. This is about surrender. This is not about proving. This is about trusting. I have chosen you, and I will continue to choose you. My favor is not fragile. My purpose for you is not delayed. What I have begun in you, I will bring to completion, not in your strength, but in mine. You are stepping into a season of alignment, of clarity, of favor that comes from my presence. Walk in it, my child. Walk in the freedom that comes from knowing you are held. Walk in the confidence that comes from my spirit living within you. And when you feel the rush of the world pressing in, return to the rhythm of my love. That is where you will find the peace you have been searching for. I have already gone ahead of you, and I am waiting for you there. So come walk with me, and let every step be an act of trust, an act of worship, a testament to the truth that you are never alone. My beloved child, may my blessing rest upon you today and every day to come. May my peace be the constant companion that steadies your heart when the world around you feels unsteady. I have seen your journey, every valley and every mountaintop, and I want you to know this: what I have planted in you will not fail. My word does not return void. My promises are not fragile. They are sealed by my Spirit and carried by my grace. I know there have been moments when you have questioned if you were enough, moments when the weight of waiting felt heavier than you could bear. But hear me now, my child. I have not forgotten a single prayer you have whispered in the dark. I have not overlooked a single tear you have shed in the quiet. My faithfulness is the ground beneath your feet. My favor is the light that goes before you. You are not an afterthought in my kingdom. You are the heartbeat of my affection. You are stepping into a season of fulfillment, not because of your striving, but because of my presence. You do not have to manufacture the outcomes you desire. You do not have to force the doors open. I'm the one who opens doors that no one can shut. I'm the one who makes a way where there seems to be none. You can rest in the assurance that what I have begun in you, I will complete, not in your strength, but in mine. So go light, my child. Go free. Go slow if you must, but go with me. You do not have to carry the weight of expectations that were never yours to bear. You do not have to rush to keep up with the world's pace. I have set a new rhythm for you, a rhythm of grace, of peace, of quiet strength. Let my Spirit be the song that carries you forward, even when the path feels hidden. Let my love be the anchor that steadies you when the storms of life come. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm not asking you to have all the answers. I'm asking you to stay close to me, to let my voice be the loudest one you hear, to let my presence be the home where your soul finds rest. I will guide you, step by step, into the fullness of what I have prepared. You do not need to strive for what is already yours. You only need to receive it, to trust it, to walk in it. My blessing is not a fleeting moment. It is a mantle I have placed upon you. It is the echo of my promise that you are never alone. My peace will guard your heart and your mind. My joy will be your strength in every season. My grace will be sufficient for you in every trial. And my love, it will never fail you. I want you to feel the weight of that truth settle deep in your soul. Let it be the melody that soothes your fears and the light that pierces your doubts. So my child, walk in this blessing. Walk in the confidence that you are held by hands that formed the heavens. Walk in the certainty that you are guided by a love that will never let you go. Let my peace be the rhythm that quiets your anxious thoughts. Let my favor be the light that illuminates your path. Let my presence be the steady foundation beneath your every step. And when the world tries to rush, you remember you are not called to keep up. You are called to walk with me. You are called to trust that my timing is perfect, that my ways are higher, that my love for you is deeper than you could ever comprehend. Go light, go free, go slow, if you must, but go with me. You are not just carrying hope. You are becoming the evidence of my faithfulness. You are the living testimony of my promises, the answer to prayers spoken long ago. My child, I am with you, and I will never leave you. My blessing rests upon you now and always. May you feel the weight of my glory settle over your life like a gentle covering. May you know that you are seen, you are chosen, and you are loved beyond measure. May every breath you take be a reminder that my Spirit is within you, moving you forward not by force, but by grace. This is my final word to you in this moment. My beloved, you are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are exactly where I knew you would be, and my favor is already making a way. Go light, go free, go slow if you must, but go with me, for I am with you always.